What's up, guys? Welcome to the new video. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded, but I came back with good stuff. So let's jump into it. First of all, the goal of today's video is actually solving some of the TryHackMe challenges given by the TryHackMe team as free room collection. Okay, you can find this on their Insta, I think. This is where I got this from. They will DM you with the link. Or I can actually provide this on my description down in the video. So as you can see here, we have a bunch of categories: networking, Active Directory, tooling, Windows, malware, etc. We're going to start from 1 to 8. So we're going to start with the networking section. Note, some of the challenges here may be completed for some of you. It depends on what path and course you're taking on TryHackMe. For example, if you access this, what is networking, most of you have this maybe solved, because this is a walkthrough. We're actually going to solve this challenge called BruteIt. It's pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and copy this, open it in a browser. Here's the challenge. BruteIt. It's easy. It will approximately take 45 minutes, I think. That's not accurate. Okay. Learn how to brute, hash cracking, and escalate privilege in this box. So for some of you guys, you will have a join room. So click it and you should be redirected to this. Okay, about this box. In this box, you will learn about brute force, hash cracking, privilege escalation. And here we have this message: connect to TryHackMe network and deploy the machine. Okay, so we're going to deploy. This should take a couple of minutes. Go to my profile, manage account. If you scroll down to the VPN part, you'll see here not connected. So I'm going to start the OpenVPN on my machine. So cd downloads and sudo open VPN. Enter your password and refresh. As you can see here, we are connected. We will open a new terminal, cd to a specific file where I store this practice stuff. cd documents ls cd TryHackMe. Okay, that's empty. So go back to the challenge itself. As you can see here, we have an IP. Going to check this. Go to the Reconnaissance section, and here we have a bunch of questions and like actual answers we need to submit so we can solve this challenge. Before attacking, let's get information about the target. Search the open port using Nmap. How many ports are open? Okay, straightforward. We're going to use Nmap for this step. So Nmap, this is the normal approach I use, but this will take a lot of time. So we're going to use dash sv dos. Okay. My bad. Give it some time. What version of SSH is running? What version of Apache is running? Which Linux distribution is running? Okay, basic questions. As you can see here, we have the results and we have we have 2 ports. So go ahead and type 2. That's our first correct answer. What version of SSH is running? Let's check. OpenSSH 7.6 P1. Okay, Control C. Oh, Control Shift C, because we are on Kali, I think, not Windows. Okay. What version of Apache is running? Apache. Okay, they just need the number. So this one. Point 9. Oh, 29. Which Linux distribution is running? Ubuntu. Search for hidden directories in the web server. What is the hidden directory? Okay, so here I think we have to use a basic tool like GoBuster or derp. You can use FUF. It does the work, and yeah, I'm going to use GoBuster. It's simple. So GoBuster dir-u, and let us actually visit the website to see if there's... Oh, my bad. Copy the IP. See if there's any interesting stuff here. I don't think so. So Control C. -w for the word list, and I'm going to search for a word list in my files. Checklist, discovery, web content, And by the way, you can choose whatever word list you want. I'm just going to go with this big text, I think, and hit enter. We'll start doing some stuff. Let's just give it some time. Go ahead and manually try to find stuff. Robots.txt, nothing. That's empty. So I think we found something. Control C. We have this slash admin thing. So copy link, paste, and we got an admin page, which is basically a logging page. Inspect. Hey John, if you do not remember, the username is admin. Okay, let's do that in more clear way. Okay, this is the message. So from this message, we should know that the username is admin, but what's the password? So we're going to try something, which is the default credentials. Admin. Username or password is invalid. So try admin and password. Nothing. Okay. In this case, we're going to use a very cool tool called Hydra. It's pretty much so helpful when it comes to brute forcing online login pages, but don't ever use it for illegal stuff. We're just doing this for educational purposes, and we're actually going to solve this challenge on TryHackMe. So don't do this for illegal activities. So the command we're going to use is Hydra. Wait. Hydra. -l. Going to put the username, which is admin. -p for the password word list. I'm going to use user share word list /rockU.txt. I'm going to copy the IP. Actually, this is the command. I'm just going to replace the IP. I'm going to explain in a bit what is this command. So basically, we're using Hydra -l for the username. I'm going to specify the admin as the username. -p for the word list, which is rockU.txt. This is the path of the actual word list and the IP of the target. Here we have HTTP post form. If we go back to the website, we can see here, this is a form and it's HTTP. Okay, so it's not secure. After that, we go ahead and put this as the directory, because that's actually the directory we're in here. /admin, here will be index.php, and colon, so we can put the actual values here, is user equal user, and pass, which is the password, equal pass, colon, and here we've put the error message, which is username or password invalid. We try to log in like with any credentials, for example test, we'll get an error message saying username or password invalid, so we're going to put that as well. So hit enter and it should run and start cracking the password for the username admin. This should take some time. Leave it. Okay, after some time, this didn't like take a lot of time, so we got this response, which is the host is the target IP, login admin, and the password is Xavier. So we're going to log in with these credentials, admin, and we're going to copy that here, login, and we got our first flag. Now we're going to go ahead and submit some of the information here, like /admin, which is the directory that was hidden, getting a shell, find the form, and get a shell on SSH. So what is the user and password of the admin panel? Admin colon, and I'm going to copy paste this again. Okay, crack the RSA key and you found what's John's RSA private key passphrase. Okay, for this, going to copy this and submit it. Web flag, paste. Okay, so we're going to crack John's RSA private key. Okay, here, hello John, finished the development of the site. Here's your RSA private key. Copy that and go back to the terminal so we can create a file. Touch BruteIt. Okay, never mind. Nano BruteIt. Paste the content, Ctrl X, Y to save, and enter. Now we're going to use John, which is this tool right here. I think I went too far. Yeah, John. So we're going to use this command, John. BruteIt dash word list equal, and the word list, which is rocky.txt. Click enter, and we're going to wait some time. It's actually doing its job. Okay. After some time, I don't know how much time passed, but this took a while. We got the session completed message. So I'm going to try to view this this password we cracked. SSH to John. BruteIt boy. I'm going to transfer the actual output to a new file, which is called by. Now we're going to also crack by. So John by -- word list rocky.txt. Using default input coding, load one password hash. Okay, so basically I'm going to try again and maybe use John by dash show. Yep. BruteIt, rock and roll. That's our SSH password, I think, or passphrase. Control C. Go ahead and submit that. Okay. Now I'm going to actually SSH to the target. So going to ch mode. .600 BruteIt, so we can use the actual file. Now ssh-i BruteIt John at, copy and paste the IP again. Enter. Yes. Passphrase. Rock and roll. ID. John. Who am I? John. ls dash. We got the user.txt. Got user.txt. We got the flag, user flag. Submit. This didn't copy like it was supposed to be. Paste. Okay, now for the privilege escalation part. Now we need to escalate our privileges. Find a form, escalate your privilege. What is the root password? Nice. I think we're going to use sudo -l. User John may run the following command on BruteIt. Root, no password, bin cat. So as you can see here, we can use the command cat to view any file without any root password. So I'm going to use this as something, an advantage to view two specific files. You already know them, etc shadow or etc password, which is the Linux binaries for users. So I'm going to try /bin /cat. Wait, I'm going to use sudo because this doesn't require any password. Sudo bin cat etc. Let's try shadow. Yup, we got the root password here, but it's hashed. So we're going to copy and go open a note. Okay, I'm not going to do this manually. I'm going to do this in a terminal. So nano root enter, paste, Control X, Y, exit, ls, and now we're going to crack the root password. John root, which is our file, and the word list rocky.txt. I think it did its job and cracked it. This was so fast. John root -- show, and the password is football. Nice. Don't use weak passwords. Okay, now we're going to cd as root. So sudo my bad, Control C, sudo root okay. So root and football. Who am I? Root ID root. So ls, we're going need to cd ls. Okay, cat root.txt privilege escalation. We got the root flag. Check. And we successfully completed this challenge. This was easy. I'm going to actually write or like do a write-up and post it on my website. It will also be in the description below, so go ahead, check it out. And if you ever need to like read or do something related to write-ups, you can always check my website. It's full of like guidance. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video and this was so helpful. See you on the next one. Peace.